Welcome to FanZcene Video, where we have all of today's latest and greatest releases, from action and adventure, to comedy, to fantasy, to horror, sci-fi, and some of those rare and hard to find ones. FanZcene Video, the video store where we have it all. Hello and welcome, my fellow followers. I am your owner, your operator, your guide through this fictional video store of mine. I am FanZcene. In today's video, I have for you a video store review of the movie Surf 2.
It's the final confrontation of the Surf Wars trilogy. If you missed Surf 1, you owe it to yourself to see Surf 2.
Punks and creeps. Think these guys would be mature enough to take surfing seriously?
It's twice the fun of Surf 1. Surf 2.
This movie is a certified, bona fide, crazy cult classic 80s flick, and I absolutely love it. It was originally entitled Surf 2 End of the Trilogy. There's only one surf movie. There is no part 1. There is no part 3. It's very much a spoof movie, like the movie Airplane, and I just love this movie. This movie is crazy. It doesn't really have much of a plot to it, but the best I could tell you of the plot of this movie is it's essentially about two surfers who all they want to do is surf. That's all they live for, surfing. And then there's this mad, crazy nerd scientist played by the eternal nerd Eddie Deason, who absolutely hates surfers. A long time ago when he was in high school, surfers played a prank on him and left him, let's just say, rather endowed in a certain area, womanly like. And so his whole plan is he wants to get revenge on surfers because he absolutely hates them. And so he makes this cola called Buzz Cola, and he starts feeding it to the surfers and kidnapping surfers and turning them into punk zombies. And to take over the beach, to take over the town, to take over the city, just destroy these surfers. And so, and eventually there's a surf competition at the end. It's got some really great classic comedians in it that just, the jokes just are amazing, are funny. There's a big old guy that runs around who just says bow bow all the time. He literally eats a chain link fence. He saws a pink Cadillac into a convertible, and he gets into a garbage eating contest with the punk zombies. So you have that to look for. There is lots of nudity in this movie, lots of boobs, and also there's a scene where there's two fat guys and getting into their outfits, and it rip opens, and there you go. You get to see a bunch of naked fat guys as well. So this movie is just balls to the wall, crazy.
The surf wars continue when a mad genius pollutes innocent surfer youth and the free beaches of America.
Do you know how many brain surgeons, nuclear physicists, or Nobel laureates have been surfers? I'll tell you, none.
It's a sprawling surf saga of rebellion, romance,
I'm Bob.
adventure beneath boiling seas, struggle against uncontrolled substances, and a race to the death by freedom fighters protecting your right to surf and the American way.
Must be from L.A.
Surf 2, with music by the Stray Cats, Oingo Boingo, Split Ends, the Circle Jerks, the Beach Boys, and more. Surf 2, the adventure that dares to trash school, police, parents, the beach itself, and the two greatest American institutions of all time.
Don't stop innocent kids from drinking cola and surfing. It's the American way.
It's got a great soundtrack, beach soundtrack to it, which really sets off the movie really well too. And it's got a little history behind it, like the director who did this and made this. The movie flopped so hard and was so ridiculed by so many, like the director couldn't even get work, and people just hated it. But this is a movie, once again, a testament to the video store, to late night cable. It grew a following. It found its audience, because a lot of times these movies, they're often overlooked. They're not given a chance. They're not promoted. A lot of people look down on them and frown upon them, because a lot of stuff that happens in these movies you really could not get away with today. I mean, there's the jokes in this fly fast, and some of them land, some of them doesn't. I mean, take for instance, here's a joke.
All right. The way I see it, either we've got several hundred maniacs running loose, or we've got a serious problem.
And another.
Aren't you worried about those two guys that got mutilated out there today?
Nah, we'll surf around them.
One more.
All right, we know you're in there, so home on out.
No, Chief.
So come on out with your
Is that fans?
No, it's hands. It's hands.
Right. Okay.
So come on out with your hands up, or we're coming in after you.
So you see there, but I laugh at it. I love this. I love this type of movie. I love cheesy bad movies. And you know, if it's really to you, if you like it, is it really a bad movie? Even though you know it's a bad movie and it's cheesy, but yes, this movie is just all kinds of nuts, and it's just a fun watch. It just truly is just a fun watch.
Surf 2 takes off where Airplane crashed, as the surf wars continue to ravage the minds and bodies of innocent youths in their fight for a better tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all I can really talk about Surf 2. If you've not seen it, I would highly recommend this movie. It's just one of those crazy, bizarre 80s movies that, you know, just... I don't know. It's just become a cult classic. If you you know, it's hard to define a cult classic because so many people have so many different answers for what a cult classic is. But I believe this is a cult classic through and through. It's just one of those crazy zany movies. And if you've seen this, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. If you haven't seen this and this movie, the clips I've showed you and everything just have like inspired you to, let me know that in the comment section down below as well too. And if you liked what you saw here, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And as I go, you know, normally I would close out everything, and I do say Godspeed and thank you for watching. Have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. But as I go, I'm going to read to you pretty much Joe Bob Briggs, who is one of my all-time favorite driving critics, his little rundown of this movie, straight from the collector's book that comes with it as I close out this video. So enjoy. We got 20 full breast exposures. We got a little bit of blood, maybe a teaspoon. We got a beast, Menlo the nerd. We got 3 riots. We got Carol Wayne, even though she doesn't deliver any groceries. We got Linda Carrots, the Playboy Marilyn Monroe lookalike, and she pops her top a couple times. We got a punk zombie army. We got 2 guys who get Buzz Cola poured down their throats and they start to grow garbanzas. We got 1 motor vehicle chase, no kung fu, heads do not roll, 3.5 stars. Joe Bob says, check it out.